This is homework set 39, and we're going to solve some exponential equations and then work with the change of base formula. Question 1 asks us to solve each one of these exponential equations. We've got two, and I know they're exponential because the variable's in the exponent. Now, they're almost the same, right? 3 to the negative x is 8, 8 to the negative x is 3. Let's start here with A. All right, so in A, what we want to do is solve 3 to the negative x is equal to 8. Now, this is an exponential equation, so I'm going to undo the exponential with a logarithm. So I'm going to take the log both sides. Now, pick a base. I'm just going to take base 10. It's on the calculator. It makes it easier. So 3 to the log of 3 to the negative x is equal to the log of, now log base 10 of 8. Now, by the properties of logarithms, that negative x, I can bring that down as a multiplier. So I'm going to get negative x times the log base 10 of 3. That's equal to the log base 10 of 8. Now, this is just some number. Let's divide by that number. So I'm going to get negative x is equal to this fraction, log base 10 of 8 over log base 10 of 3. So let's do this on the calculator. I'll do it up here. Negative x is equal to, now log base 10 of 8. Now I think we should do this all at once so we don't lose any accuracy. So I'm going to write this. I know that negative x is equal to, all right, so here's how I'm going to do this. I'm going to press the log key, and what I get is log parentheses. So put in 8, close, press the division key, right? The division key actually looks like this. And then press the log key again, and you get the log. Now put in 3. All right, now press enter. Otherwise, if you do this one individually, right, if you do them both individually, this one, then this one, you're going to have to have some rounding. We don't want to do that. So just do it all at once. All right, so I got negative x is equal to 1.892789. I'm going to round off to 4 places. All right, but this is negative x. I don't want negative x. I want x. So multiply or divide both sides by negative 1, and I will get x equals negative 1.8928, or close enough. Now, in part B, all you're going to get is this. You're just changing the positions of the 3's and the 8. So you're going to get the log base 10 of, instead of 8 on the top, you get 3. And you divide that by the log base 10 of 8. Question 2, let's solve this exponential equation. And it's exponential, right, because the variable's in the exponent. So it's exponential, so let's undo the exponential by taking logarithms. Log base e, log base 10, your choice. I'm just going to use log base 10. So I'm not going to write the base. I'm going to get the log of 25 raised to the x plus 1. This will be the log of 125. Now, by the properties of exponents, that exponent, properties of logarithms, that exponent will come down in front as a multiplier. But be careful when you bring it down. You want all of it. So parentheses, quantity x plus 1 times the log of 25. That's equal to the log of 125. Now, this is just some number. Let's divide it. Okay, so I'll get x plus 1 is equal to this fraction now. Log of 125 by the log of 25. And now I'm going to subtract 1. So I'll get x is equal to this. Log of 125 divided by the log of 25, and then minus 1. Now, do it all at once on your calculator. So here's what you're going to type in. You're going to press the log key, and you get log, parentheses, put in 125, and then close, divide, press that log key again, you get log, you get a parentheses, type in 25, close, and then put minus 1, right? Subtract 1. Now, when I did this, I got 0.5. Now, I'm looking at the directions. Here's what I got, 0.5. I'm looking at the directions, and the directions say to use a calculator to write the answer in decimal form, all right, to at least 4 places. Well, okay, 0.5 is 0.5. I'm just going to leave it as 0.5. Question 3, let's solve this exponential equation, and once again it's exponential because the variable's in the exponent. So undo the exponential with a logarithm. Let's take logarithms of both sides. I'll take the common log base 10. I don't need to write the base, so 3 to the x minus 1, that's equal to the log of 27. Now, by the properties of exponents, you can bring that exponent down in front as a multiplier, but capture all of it, so parentheses, x minus 1 times the log of 3, that's equal to the log of 27. Now, this is a multiplication, right? And this is just some number. May not know what it is in our top of our heads, but it's a number, so just divide by it. So I'll get x minus 1 is equal to, all right, log of 27 divided by the log of 3. Now, don't do this. Don't do 27 divided by 3. That doesn't work. You have to take the log first, then the log first, then do the division. Now, solve for x by adding 1. So we will get, I'll do it up here on the right, x is equal to log of 27 over the log of 3, and then plus 1. So I'm going to type it in like this. I'll press the log key, you get the log 27, close, divided by, press the log key, you get the log, parentheses, 3, close, and then add 1. Now, you just know you're doing it right because I got 4 out of this. Question 4, exponential. So we're going to solve an exponential equation by undoing the exponential. Take logs. So we'll get the log of 4 to the 3x minus 5. That's equal to the log of 13. Now, by the properties of logarithms, bring that exponent down in front and capture all of it with parentheses. Quantity 3x minus 5 times the log of 4. That's equal to the log of 13. Now I'm going to divide. So I'll get 3x minus 5 is equal to this fraction. Log of 13 divided by the log of 4. Now I'm going to do two things here. I'm going to add 5, and then I'm going to divide the whole thing by 3. So I'll do it in pieces here. I'll get 3x equals, okay, log of 13 over the log of 4, and I'm going to add that 5, and now I'm going to divide all of that by 3. All right, so I'll do it up here. X is equal to, you know what, I need some more room. X is equal to, okay, I'm dividing the whole thing by 3, so it's going to be the log of 13 divided by the log of 4 plus 5. Now, let's try this on our calculator. We're going to need some parentheses, so here's how I'm going to type it in. Parentheses right above the 8, and then press the log key. You get the log, parentheses, put in a 13, close, divide, press the log key, you get log, parentheses, put in a 4, type in a 4, close, then you want the plus 5. Now, that takes care of the entire top, right? All of this is the top, all right? So you want parentheses around all of that, and then divide by 3. And when I did all of that work, I got 2.2834. Question 5, let's solve this exponential equation, right? The variable's in the exponent, so let's take logs. So we'll have the log of 2 to the negative 7x. This is equal to the log of 32. Let's bring this negative 7x down in front as a multiplier. Negative 7x times the log of 2 equals the log of 32. Let's divide. In fact, why don't we divide by this? Let's divide by negative 7 log 2. So I'm going to get this. X is equal to, because I can do this all at once. How about this? We're going to get log of 32 divided by negative 7 log of 2. We just need to be careful how we put this in. So I'm going to put it in like this. Log, parentheses, 32, divided by, now, parentheses, negative 7, press the log key, you get log, parentheses, 2, close, and close. Right, that gets me the entire denominator. And out of this, I am getting that x is about equal to, I'll put a starting 0 out. Well, let's do this. How about negative 0.7143 maybe? Oh, now question 6, this will be nice because you see this base here? The base is e. This is the base of the natural logarithm. So I'm going to take the natural log of both sides this time, but before I do that, I'm going to divide by this 160 and isolate that exponential. So I'm going to write this as e to the 2t is equal to 200 divided by 160. And I'm not going to worry about reducing this. I'll have the calculator do it all at once. Okay, now, undo the exponential with the log. But now, instead of log base 10, let's take natural log base e. So ln e to the 2t is equal to the ln of this fraction, 200 over 160. Now, keep in mind, right, this is what we know. This is really log base e of e to the 2t. And this is that instance where the bases match, right? What exponent would you put on e to get e to the 2t? 2t. So when the bases match, you just get the exponent. So what we get here is that 2t is equal to that natural log of that fraction, 200 over 160, and now just divide the whole thing by that 2. So t is equal to this. Now, it's going to be all over 2. The natural log of 200 over 160. I'll put it in the calculator like this. Press the ln key. You get ln parentheses, 200 divided by 160, close, and then divide by 2. And I got, it goes on forever, but it goes, I got 0.1116, say, if I round it off. Question 7. Base is e. Let's start by dividing by 45 to isolate that exponential. So how about this? E to the negative 0.0703t, there's the variable, is equal to 21 over 45. Now, I'm going to do this. I'm going to take natural logarithms. And I know this. When I take the natural logarithm of the exponential, I just get the exponent. So we don't have to write every step. You know what's going to happen here. We're going to negative 0.0703 t is equal to the ln of 21 over 45. And now divide. So we'll get t is equal to natural log 21 over 45, all that divided by negative 0.0703. And I'm getting the t is equal to about 10.8413, say. Now, way back up here, I just did this. I just did it because I know what's going to happen. When I take the exponential, when I take the natural log of an e, I'm going to get this, right? It's going to look like this. I'll do it here in this weird green. I'm going to get ln of e to the negative 0.0703t equals ln 21 over 45. And then what is the natural, remember this is log base e of e to the negative 0. All right, so those bases match. So now I just get the exponent. So I just went directly to that step right there because I know what's going to happen. And that completes our first group of questions on homework set 39.